Ridgeside K9 coming to you from the Bowie Town Center. Just got some coffee. We still got to head a little bit more east, Bowie Town Center in PG County. Hanging out with the PG County folks, doing some dog training this morning, and getting ready to head up to the Eastern Shore. Hang out with, man, old bass behind me is so loud I can barely hear myself think. But heading up to Eastern Shore now, go see Mr. Scott, hang out, run some dogs. You know if Jeff's rolling, we're riding a Sprinter, but Jeff's driving, that's for damn sure. Got emails to do. Heading over to Bay Bridge, heading to the Eastern Shore. I'm sitting here doing emails. Got the A driver over there rolling. Going way too fast, using way too much brake, not coasting, not taking it easy, and not using cruise control. Costing me all kinds of problems. Scott, don't play around. Costing me all kinds of problems. All kinds of stress, anxiety. Ain't fuck edit. Sorry about that. I almost said a cuss word, but it ain't good. But he's doing it. Stopped in Bowie, like I said, got some coffee. You see how we roll, coffee and monsters. And you can see here, if this bridge collapses, we're going into the drink. I'm not a big fan of the Bay Bridge, to be honest. We are like 4 or 5 feet off the water, and I don't know about my safety relying on that Jersey barrier right there. But it is what it is.
Is this too close?
Heading over to Bay Bridge. We arrived deep onto the Eastern Shore, way over the Bay Bridge. All these Sprinters stacked up out here. Look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and some more room. Beautiful solar on the roof. Welcome to Ridgeside K9 on the Eastern Shore. No, it's really Ridgeside K9. This Scott lives out here. He's got a beautiful training facility, beautiful training location. Everything's fenced in, bunch of property, man. Doesn't get much better than this. Let me show you around. Probably one of the slickest builds we have. It's kind of under construction right now. Scott's been real busy, dumping a lot of investment, a lot of money into this setup so he can kennel dogs correctly and safely, but it's absolutely stunning. Come over here, you got high wire gates. This will all make sense in a minute. Water hose spigot everywhere. I'm gonna flip this around. So again, it's kind of an active build. You'll see on the inside here, but so this goes in. That way when you're coming out of the kennel, there's no way to lose a dog. Even on an accident, a dog won't get lost. Now granted, his old police dog is out here right now, but you can go right through that gate, right? Gonna come over, go through that gate, and now you're in a completely fenced in dog wire 3-run, 4-rung fence. This is all going to be pea graveled out. It's going to be awesome for a little break area. Obviously, he won't be out at that time. But come over here and enter up into the kennel through this door here. And now again, everything's under construction right now, but this is absolutely ridiculous. So the floor just got epoxied, got leveled, thick epoxy, heavy flake put down. Look to the right, boom! Surround yourself with good people, good stuff happens. And it's just ridiculous in here. So the kennels just came in today. It's an amazing space, fully heated, fully air conditioned. Here's all the fight panels that are going up here, we call them. But these panels, each one is going to go between each kennel. That'll be installed today. And there's some more kennels coming. There's all kinds of stuff coming, man. But this place is just awesome. It's a big spot. And over here we got our camera shy people, but they're doing pretty good. But Jeff drove out today, almost killed us, chewed up all kinds of fuel in the van, driving like a small child. There's Mr. Scott. This is his property, his kennel, his setup. And it's awesome, man. He's got a full 2-story. I mean, this place is just, it's gonna be incredible. He put a new fridge in right here so that he can handle all the raw food diet that comes in. Again, some more kennels going up, curtains coming in, divider panels going in, mini splits going in. It's just. And he went ahead while he was doing all this, had all the concrete removed, relaid, had a drain installed right there that runs basically the length of the whole kennels. So that way he can go in if needs be to sterilize. This place is entirely insulated. I mean, look, if y'all don't know, let me show you the size of this dog. Oh yeah, who's that growling?
Never done it.
That's him. Got that deep growl too. Got that low growl, like, be careful. If I come out of here and I don't like you, there's gonna be a serious fucking problem. Do you think he's growling because of the camera?
He could be. Yeah, he's never growled at me.
Let's not find out why. But we got some other dogs we got to transfer up from the basement, fill these kennels up. Scott's been putting in overtime work with this Dutchie right here. So this dog has a couple bites. But he ain't so happy. All right, I'll leave you alone. Relax. Let's go back down this side of the kennel. Let's go back down there. All right, so this is actually pretty cool, man. So again, this dog has multiple bites, and he's not friendly at all. He will bite you 100%. It's not really an aggression thing as much as a fearful-based response. Very reactive. He's learned that barking and biting pushes people away. Scott's been dealing with this dog for about 6 days now, and this is a lot of the time is just kennel, what you see right here, right? To where now the dog is fine with Scott, but as you can see, not with anybody else. So, you know, with dogs like this, it really comes down to training is 30% of it, but management and manipulation for safety of the dog is a big part of it, right? Combined with owner education and working as a team. Scott, you got any advice on that dog?
Me?
Yeah, you.
No.
Take your time, right?
I didn't even put the suit on for this guy.
Take your time. Take your time. That's all that matters. Take your time. Been a while since I've been in a go-kart. I literally been living in trucks and vans for about the last 5 years. I think narcotics when I was issued a Subaru was the last time I was in a car like this. But that's how Scott rolls. We're going to a general store for lunch. He said we're going to come out here to lunch, and we're literally going to the general center store.
Yeah, they got live bait.
They got live bait, and they got some IPA on the sign, so it got to be good. But let's go get some food. All right, guys, we're going to get some sandwiches, and we might even grab some topsoil. It all comes out the same, but it's all good. Reminds me of being back in Tennessee. Let's go in here and get some lunch. Yee, that's what we do. Fatty behind me just broke the chair. It's true. But man, it's a good thing. Sometimes you gotta surround yourself with good people. Good stuff happens. And we made a quick run out to the Eastern Shore today. Hang out with Scott for a minute, run some dogs, check out a Dutchie he's working with that's kind of a handful. And his Mastiff and his new kennel setup, which is amazing. Super proud and pumped, super happy. Jeff started calling the contractor. Roberta, when you see this, you'll understand. He's now going to build his own 4-car garage. Anyway, grab some lunch, head back, get back on the road. All right, that store is about 2 miles down. So before Jeff destroyed any more chairs or made us look any worse, we decided to take the food and go. Awesome, Reuben. Absolutely delicious. But this is what's awesome, man. We're inside Scott's house right now. It just got cleaned up. Look how clean this place is. It's absolutely fantastic. Cleaners just left. Forgot about this little BT right here. This little boarding train. Super cute. Doesn't do so well in the kennel, but she does phenomenal in the house. So you got to call a quick audible, bring her in the house, put her in a crate. No worries, no harm, no foul, but it helps the dog. And that's really important when you're dealing with short time windows, is making the dog as comfortable as possible and helping them work through any kind of issues. But that's it, guys. Quick lunch. Back. Still rolling. 495 westbound. Anybody locally knows the spot, because you can't miss the landmarks. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This traffic, not so beautiful. The old bridges, not so beautiful. But the landmarks are beautiful. We got a long drive, man. We ran a little bit late training with Scott. He was running some dogs, and a bunch of dogs in there, and that ran over a little bit, and now we're paying for it. You gotta be very careful driving in DC, man. If you catch the wrong traffic at the wrong time, I give it credit right now. You see this side over here left's completely stopped. They ain't moving at all. Traffic at a standstill. And we're cruising right now at about 60 on good side. All right, guys, that's it. We are on Route 7 down to about Hamilton, Purcellville area. Trying to get home. We got drop-offs coming. Got to get back to the drop point, swap over some of these dogs, back to his van, back to Jeff's van. Have him head south to his part of Purcellville. I got to head west to my part of Bluemont. Clients on the way, people on the way. Another day. Do you have any words of wisdom?
See you tomorrow.
You want to smile for the camera?
There you go. There's your smile.
Jeff smiled for y'all. Must be special. Ridgeside K9.